I'm ready. Someone tweet us the concept art of a fur dagger. Just God damn it, did I really just ask them all for dick pics?
Yes, you did.
Motherfucker.
You asked Josh Dubs.
Dubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Cream of the crop.
I co-host one show, and that show is with Josh on Getting Off Topic every Sunday night. Co-host of the year.
Triple H, and of course, the most important one, the mysterious Hispanic Hercules.
Do y'all know what day it is? It's Sunday! Sunday! And we're getting off topic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are here now to get off topic. You don't know it yet, but you're getting off topic. It's happened. Deal with it. I'm your host, Meech Dubs.
Meech Dubs. I need to find this thing I need a crowd sound. I totally need a crowd sound,
Yes.
so I can throw you in there.
We'll get a crowd and we'll get a crowd sound. Ladies and gentlemen, that, of course, the voice you're hearing, not mine. That is not me.
Meech Dubs.
Ham, the hype man, Ham.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Ham. I am Ham.
Welcome all.
I am
Welcome
Ham.
one and all.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
What did you do there?
I don't know what's happening. Yeah, guys, welcome. With Ham and Zeus is back, by the way.
I know. I was excited. That's very exciting news, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
yeah, but
unaware,
let's not worry about that show right
I'm
now.
not
This is
worrying
Getting Off
about it. I
Topic,
just-
and you can follow us on Twitter at Getting Off
at
Topic.
getting off topic.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And if you are, don't forget to follow us on YouTube.
Also, we're on the YouTube.
Yeah, the YouTube. So if you're listening on YouTube,
There's
then
this great new
smash.
thing.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, just like that. And I mean, that's how I'm told you do it. I'm so new to this YouTube thing. It's an entirely new
Dude, it's
form
been
of
out for like
technology.
10 years.
And
It's been out for 10 years. Come on.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it totally.
No.
Come on.
No,
Oh, I think
never
it's
heard
older
of it.
than
I've never
10
heard of
years.
it before. You know me, I am all up on the technological shit, and YouTube just came out of nowhere. And then we jumped on the YouTube bandwagon because we got to get on the ground level because YouTube's a brand new thing.
All right, what the fuck
Nobody's ever heard it
happened to
before.
music? You know what we need is a legitimate producer.
We do. We need our own producer.
Is Chuck here today? Chuck!
I don't know. Where's
Chuck!
I don't know what's been going on with I mean, I've left you to deal with Chuck because I feel like I don't want to get in between you two guys. I mean, you know,
Dude, I let him do his thing.
Yeah, and
That's it.
okay.
He's
alright,
here
well,
if he isn't. He's here if he is.
Well, we got I mean,
so that's Chuck. That's Chuck.
Due to those kinds of not here Chuck days, we've found some other music to get on, get y'all pumped up with.
Well, we're trying to do
Get
house
ourselves
bands.
pumped
We're
up.
trying to do house bands.
We're interviewing house bands, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll, let us know which one of these songs you like.
Ooh, I got the go-ahead from John Russell to play his music, but I'm afraid if I play it on YouTube, I'm still going to get a copyright strike because he has no fucking say
Right,
of what
yeah,
the
'cause
big wigs do with his music.
Yeah, he's
So,
yeah, that's out of the
fuck
hands
that.
there.
Fuck that.
But I'd love to play some of his music. I think his music would go great here.
Fuck yeah. No, dude,
And,
his music is the best. I don't know if you know this, but I've listened to his music since I was in high school.
You have told me that you've listened to him for a long time,
And
before
I
you've
didn't
actually
even
met
know
him.
it was him. And
Yeah.
I was listening to his music.
No, dude,
and
he's extremely talented, and he's especially been in the local band scene for a long time. And I mean, definitely, I'm aware of that, having not been here, having only lived here like what 6-7 years.
Wow, yeah, you have. I feel like this is the longest you've been in a place.
It's been a very long time that like I've lived in the same place for this amount of time. Because let's see. All right, well, let's go.
Well, this place is a fucking magnet, dude. Once you're like stuck here,
Oh, no, I know.
And if you can, either you're polarized or you're repelled.
Right. No, I mean, my car broke down here and I never left. So that's what happened. That's a fact. That's a lot of people don't know that. That's
God
a fact.
damn you, Arizona Project!
Ruined my life. And then made it all better. I don't know if that was a direct result.
I was gonna say though, did it really ruin your life?
No,
Because
not
you got
really.
into what the shop that is.
I got into a good shop for a while, and then.
Well, not even a while. Right now,
Oh, you're
where
talking about
you're
right
at
now.
right now is
yes.
actually a really nice shop for what
It's-
you do.
yeah.
It is. They respect you as the artist that is the bench monkey that you are.
And
You're a glorified bench monkey,
Oh,
Josh.
I am. Excuse me, sir, but I am a proud production monkey.
Oh wait, you're a production gorilla.
I'm a production
Ooh.
monkey.
Ooh.
I don't need monkeys. I want gorillas.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, and the thing is too, like I'm relatively lazy, but I still get my work done.
Well, you get your job done, and if he has orders to fill, you fill them.
Mm-hmm. And there's even been times when he's like, "Why did you make this? I wanted you to make this," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, Bob. I was doing this," and he's like, "All right, well, just make me these." And
All right.
and then it's like, cool.
But see, again, that's also working at a place that is good for you.
It has been, and aside from getting peer pressured into getting my nipples pierced, which is actually not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh, okay, I'm stopping the music.
What?
Is that really like a bad thing for you to be peer pressured into?
No,
like,
it wasn't.
Doing something that you probably were gonna do anyway.
I mean, maybe at some point, I don't know, but ladies like them. I like them. I will say this, and I mean, I know you asked about my nipples recently.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, don't.
I have not asked since the time that you were like, I have to ice my nipples, and I was like, okay.
Don't play it off for the crew here, for the chat that you were interested in my nipples.
No, I was not.
Well,
to be honest with you, I just wanted to make sure. No. The only interest that I had was to make sure that you weren't going to fucking die from infection.
My nipple didn't look that bad.
It looked pretty fucking bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It was one step away from like oozing shit.
Well, speaking of that.
Yeah, see? I don't want to know about my... Oh.
I was cleaning my nipple the other day, and it, my fucking my nipple has had like some swelling underneath it for a while, and it popped, and like some like blood and pus.
That's gross.
Came out. I mean, it's much better now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot better now because you fucking popped the fucking infection site.
Yeah.
And yeah, usually that tends to help quell the pain and pressure.
Well, the thing is,
but,
like, it
will
hasn't been
will
in pain.
Well, not since then.
No, even before then, it hasn't been. I haven't like.
Ugh. I don't want to think about that, dude. That's like hurting my nuts. Like legit.
How is it hurting your nuts?
For some reason, when I hear about nipple pain, it gives me tingles in the fucking tip of my like dick, where I'm like, ugh, like a cringe, like. Ugh.
Dude, yeah. So,
no, thank you.
I'm definitely gonna get a Prince Albert. Fuck no,
what the fuck?
No, I'm not. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to sit down to pee for the rest of my life. That's what you have to do if you get one of those things, man.
Do you really have to sit down to pee forever?
Yes, because it goes straight in. Have you seen one?
I hit your mod.
Oh, okay. I couldn't understand your hand signals. But no, you know what a Prince Albert is, right? A Prince Albert piercing?
Yeah, no. He's a fucking... Prince Albert is a hairy wrestler from the 90s.
Do you have a Prince Albert in a can?
Did you know Prince Albert in a can was actually a tobacco?
Yeah. And that's why you gotta let him out, though.
But people would actually call smoke shops in the early days to ask for Prince Albert in a can. Dude, that is the first like prank phone call.
Oh yeah, there was definitely that one. You know what's funny is my dad used to told me he used to do prank phone calls when he was a kid. But
it tasted harsh, like you have no juice in here.
I know, right? That's what I was saying earlier. So
is that what that hit you were talking about?
Yeah. So
okay.
I think I got to probably like.
Let's try to fix this.
I added some juice directly to the coil.
No, it's not that. Where's your valve?
But yeah, back when my dad was a kid, he was a little jerky boy of his own, and the prank phone call that they used to do was he and his friends, they would all call the same number, some random number, over and over again, and they would all say, they'd always all call and ask for George. They'd be like, "Hi, is George there?" And he'd be like, "No, nobody. George doesn't live here." And then, "Hey, Strange."
Hey, Strange. No, we're talking about old school fucking prank phone calls.
Prank phone calls. I'm talking about my dad's prank phone calls. And,
like we were just talking about how do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Yeah, the Prince Albert in a can
was one of the very first prank phone calls to smoke shops.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to smoke shops. Yeah. Yeah, no, Strange missed Zeus the other day. I know you're going. Wow,
no worries,
back.
man. No worries.
He's coming back though.
Yeah, we're doing it weekly again. So
yes,
Zeus is back.
Zeus will be back on. It's gonna be Friday. Are you doing Fridays or Saturdays?
I'm not sure yet.
We're not
we
sure
really
yet.
haven't established
Stay tuned
anything.
And don't forget to follow with
I
him
think
and Zeus on Twitter.
Friday evenings would be the best bet.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think Friday evening should be a super show between all three of us.
That Fridays?
Fridays.
Sure. I mean, I don't want to encroach on with Ham and Zeus, but I would definitely love a super show with the three of us. The trifecta of beer. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not a good name. It's not a good name.
We'll figure it out. But anyway, we're talking about Prince Albert in can. And then Josh is telling me about how his dad used to pull prank phone calls when he was a youngin'.
Yeah, and this is funny. Like, I mean, for those of you that don't know, my dad's been a pastor, since before I was born, and so to hear him talk about like him doing prank phone calls is kind of funny, and it's really like light. But he would say, he's like, yeah, so me and my friends, we'd all be over and we'd all call the same random number. And, we'd each take turns. We'd call it, and we'd all say, "Hi, is George there?" Or, "Hey, I'm looking for George. I just want to talk to him real quick." And the guy would say, "No, George doesn't live here. No one named George lives here." Over and over again. All of them calling from different number, doing, their own voices. So it's different people. And so finally, the last one of them who hadn't called before would call and say, "Hey, my name is George. Do you have any messages for me?" Just to kind of like.
Really?
Yeah.
See, yeah, no, I remember that as
totally harmless and just kind of like waste someone's time. But like my dad telling me about that and how he was like even almost like as giddy as like a boy telling that story. Like, yeah, we would call him and we'd say, "Is George there?" over and over again, and then one of us would call and say, "Hey, I'm George."
That's classic.
It's classic, yeah. And it's, like I said, totally harmless, along the lines of fucking, is your refrigerator running? But it's funny, too, because you mentioned, the Prince Albert in a can. I've seen an old school one. Like, I remember seeing one at my old babysitter's place when I was a kid. And her husband used to collect all these, like, old, like, antique stuff. And he had an empty tin can, it said Prince Albert in a can, and similar things like old coffee tins or
as a kid you were like, oh, so that's
Prince Albert in a can. Yeah.
You're like, I've seen Big Bugs Bunny do that all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fucking funny. Prince Albert in a can. You better let him out.
But yeah, Strange. Yeah,
man.
Prank phone calls.
Prank phone calls. I was never really into prank phone calls. I would try and. I definitely listened to like Jerky Boys and stuff, but would prank my own friend, like my friends. Like me and my one friend would prank another one of our friend, and we'd call him and sing him happy birthday, even though it wasn't his birthday. and I don't know why that was like really
That's
a prank.
actually pretty fucking funny.
All right, cool. So it holds up. All right,
No,
good.
that's pretty fucking funny.
That it's fun.
I actually would love to do that.
like just like call up, and then we both sing "Happy,
Happy
Birthday," like sing the whole
to
song.
you. Like,
Quick, no, we'll get copyright struck.
no, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Is that the TGI Fridays Happy Birthday? Or
No,
the
that's
Chili's
the Yo Bro
Happy
Radio
Birthday?
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I don't know. I can't say. I
Happy
forgot
birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday from
To
Yo
you.
Bro Radio.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's free to use. Free birthday brownies at Applebee's. Wait, you work at Applebee's, Strange?
You've never heard the show then?
I have. It's been a while since I've tuned in.
Yeah, no, they'll call up Applebee's and they'll be like, "Hey, my dad's sitting there. He's in a hat and glasses.
Oh, no shit, that's awesome.
And I want you guys to go over there and just sing happy birthday to him." Okay, give me a minute. I'll set this up. And then
That's hilarious.
Then all of a sudden
dude.
they're like, Strange will be like, "Hey, can you leave me on the thing? I want to hear you sing this," and then just hand me the phone to him.
dude, that's brilliant.
And so they go, "Happy birthday, happy birthday." And
That's
then
the Yo Bro
fucking-
Radio thing. They sing our song.
Yeah, dude. I've been trying to get a hold of Applebee's and be like, "Hey, you guys fucking rip me off here."
Not only do we need a producer, now we need a lawyer. Get on Applebee's for stealing the Yo Bro Radio Happy Birthday song.
Yeah,
God damn it.
yeah.
God,
It is
God
what
damn
it is, but
What is this world coming to?
yeah. And then the dude gets a free brownie
That's awesome.
with a candle.
But what is he gonna say? No, it's not my birthday. Get that shit out of my
He's
face.
like, "What's happening here?"
That's awesome. That's actually, that's a good prank. That's a good prank right there. That's high quality prank.
There was one time they called him up, and then this dude was like, they had them talk to the guy before they sang happy birthday. He's like, "Shut up, dude. I'm trying to get you a free brownie."
Oh yeah. Okay, I do remember him specifically saying that. Shut up, dude! I'm trying to give you a free brownie.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a thing. You guys are the best. You guys are the fucking best.
Fuck yeah. Nope, I've never had that high quality. I mean, other than, like I said, singing happy birthday to my friend when it wasn't his birthday.
There was one time I took Zeus to Hooters and they made him do like a chicken dance and shit like that.
That's funny. You know, the first time I went to a Hooters restaurant was with Benji.
I want to go to Hooters with Benji.
I bet they would. That would be fun.
That would be awesome.
I hope he's supposed to be coming out to Phoenix soon.
Really? For what?
He's been talking about moving back to Phoenix, and I don't know what's going on with that.
All right.
But yeah, I wish he would. I mean, I don't know where he is right now. We went early tonight. I was hoping he'd drop by.
Well, you should hit him up.
I will. I'm gonna hit him up right now.
Dude,
say,
Zeus
hey.
had to do the chicken dance with paper cups in his mouth and all kinds of shit.
That's fucking hilarious. With cups.
I'm
in
not
his
sure
mouth?
if it was his 21st or his 18th birthday. I think it was his 18th because his 21st I Edward 40 hands his ass
Damn, dude.
with Mickeys, 2 Mickey
There's-
40s.
There are some times where I wish that I had an older brother that would have, like, I mean, I will say that, like, Josh is basically my older, he's my older brother, you know,
Right.
but he didn't come into my life until I was like 14, 15 years old when he met my sister.
He came in at the right time.
He did actually. He was, he introduced me
Because
to,
other than that, before that age, it's all about torment.
True, yes.
It's torment from an older
date.
brother.
Yeah, and no, like I will say, like, I did have a friend who was a little older than me when I was a kid, and he was the younger brother. So, like, I used to hang out with him, and he would kind of pick. Like, we were friends and stuff, but he would pick on me like his older brother would pick on him, and like that was kind of our relationship for a while. But yeah, I never really officially had like a full on like older brother situation that, like, you know, Be like, fuck it, I'm gonna take you to the strip club.
I mean, I
I'm
was
gonna go-
legit an asshole to my younger brothers, but
Yeah.
I think that's comes with the territory, I guess. I don't want to defend it or anything, but if you can't be a dick to your little brothers, then who can you be a dick to?
I know, right? No, that's true. And that's kind of the thing is like, yeah, I'm, you know, I see that sometimes with like other brothers and stuff, and I'm like, man, I wish I kind of had that. But,
What? Huh?
what are they?
Chuck? What? Oh, Chuck is here now. Oh, I'm gonna play.
Blah, blah.
All right, Chuck,
I'm
go
gonna cut
ahead.
out the house music.
All right, so I'm just letting you know that this band that just played,
Yeah.
Eternal Infestation, like they're pretty good.
Ooh, that's a good name
Yeah.
too.
You ready, Chuck? Yeah, you good?
He's going.
Your dick
doing
is
it.
all chalked up and ready to go. I learned that Chuck puts chalk on his dick so he doesn't get calluses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean that's obvious.
But I was like, wouldn't the calluses work in your favor? Because then your dick would be like ribbed for her pleasure,
Well, it would mostly just be the tip.
like rivets.
No.
Rivets around the dick.
Well, you see, I mean, you know, he has his dick insured for like $1 million. So
no,
if it
I
ever
did
breaks
not know
down-
that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's because, like, I mean, that's his livelihood essentially. So, I mean, you gotta ensure that, make sure it's covered, and if shit happens to it, you know,
It's like J-Lo getting her ass insured.
essentially.
type thing,
But Chuck's is more practical because he actually physically uses it to make money, not in a sexual way either.
Do you think she still insures her ass to this day?
I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, that's still kind of what she's known for. So, I mean, I think that she probably would still have it insured just on the off chance, you know?
And do you think she had it insured just in case the popularity of her ass diminished?
No, I think it's in case something happened to her ass. Like,
Because
why
when
else
I
would
think
you
of
insure
celebrity ass, I honestly think of like Kim Kardashian. Because Kim Kardashian got a huge ass, dude.
something? She does. She does.
So it's either Kim
I mean,
Kardashian or
would
Nicki
Kim-
Minaj. Nicki Minaj got a huge fake ass too.
Yeah, I don't like fake butts though. I'm not into fake butts.
But does Kim Kardashian have a fake butt?
I don't know, but I'm not into Kim Kardashian regardless. Not like I don't.
But I'm talking about celebrity butts. I'm saying when I say a celebrity butt,
You say a celebrity butt, like who do I think of?
yeah,
John Travolta.
gross, fag.
I don't know why you just that's the first thing.
It's because Chuck's here playing with his dick out, right?
Yeah, and his dick looks like John Travolta.
Gross.
I wonder if him. Yeah, that's what he.
See,
yeah,
it's Kim Kardashian. When
What's
you
up,
think of
Zeus?
celebrity ass, you
Zeus,
think of
Zeus tuned in to just to hear me say that his dick looks like John Travolta.
well, no. When you think of celebrity ass, you think of John Travolta.
Well, that's like I said. Well, Chuck's fucking me up with that.
You're all turned around,
I'm all turned around. I'm turned around. I'm turned up.
dude. I want that rock music back. Chuck, you need to fucking go back on.
Go
Yeah,
back
dude,
on
you're good, man.
hiatus.
You're good. We're playing some more fucking.
Which one is this?
Yeah.
Is this the Infestation guys?
Yeah, this is Internal Infestation.
Internal Infestation. That's a fucking awesome rock band name. Yeah. Oh, we're witnessing the reunification of Strange and Zeus.
Gay!
Yeah, but we don't judge. It's okay to be gay here at Yo Bro Radio.
Yeah, you could be whatever it is you want to be, but I will make fun of whatever it is that
You wanna
anybody
be.
is. If anything, dude, why should why should anyone be excluded from being made fun of because of the way you
way you are? Who cares?
You know what? Everyone feels the exact same way.
Oh, you're into like My Little Pony porn? You think we're not gonna make fun of you? You think we're gonna accept you? Yeah, we'll accept you.
Oh, what, you like Vor? Fuck Vor.
Fuck, you want to be?
But you know what? I will. I'm okay with you feeling like you need to be eaten by a snake or
if
some
you want
shit.
I mean, hey. If you're
that's fine.
If you're
that's
fetish,
fine. I don't care. I don't care.
As long as you're not hurting anyone, then it's fine. 2 consenting adults. That's all we ask for. At least 2. I mean, you can consent with yourself. 1 single consenting adult.
Do you think Vor became popular because that dude wanted to get eaten by an anaconda?
Which dude?
A few years back.
Oh, that guy that eaten alive by an anaconda
yeah.
bullshit. No, that was never gonna happen. No one, he wasn't actually gonna get eaten by an anaconda. That would have fucking killed it.
Well, he got like halfway through.
I do remember he got
like he got
at
halfway
least
through.
into the mouth or some shit. But yeah, no, I mean maybe that was his fetish.
That's Vor as fuck.
And he just fucking he just manipulated the Discovery Channel into extorting his fetish or whatever you want to call it. Hey, Zeus. Yes, we do. We do cuddle when the ghost acts up. But you know what? It's scary. Okay,
it is fucking scary.
There's nothing gay about
scary.
it about cuddling when the ghost acts up. It's all about fear and conquering your fear.
I'm Shaggy and Josh is my Scooby.
Yeah.
You ever see
Zoinks!
those? Yeah, you ever see those 2 dudes do some gay shit? No.
They eat a bunch of sandwiches, but they ain't gay.
A lot of sandwiches.
A lot of sandwiches. Or 1 sandwich that's really big. But they do dislocate their jaw, which makes you wonder, where did they learn that skill?
Gay!
Missed you, Zeus. I was great to hear you on with Ham and Zeus the other day, man.
Fuck that Quentin faggot, man. I'm turning up the music.
Quentin.
Yo,
faggot.
whatever happened to Quentin?
Tarantino?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All right, Zeus. We'll see you in a few.
Bye,
like,
Zeus.
In a few, I mean, like,
thank you for
next week.
gracing you with us with your presence. Is that how the phrase goes? Thank you for being here, Zeus.
Yeah, thanks for being here, you
Missed
fucking faggot. Love you. Bye.
Love you in a totally gay way.
Yeah, like a dick in my mouth type way. right?
Right.
Ball sack on the chin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what, dude? I'm really digging the metal and
It's-
the rock band in the background as opposed to Chuck right now.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yes.
Internal Infestation's got my vote.
You know why? You know why I like them so much? Is because their name is completely relatable. Because I feel like I've got an internal infestation.
That sounds gross.
Well, yeah. I mean, don't all of us have some type of internal infestation? Whether it's like sperm or eggs, you know, we've got an internal infestation in all of us. What I'm saying is, we're all more alike than we are different. Hashtag one love. We are all one. Love your neighbor.
Dude, my fucking battery's just not holding a charge right now.
It's totally not. I've unfortunately witnessed it.
Like, it shows that it's at least halfway, and then
Yes.
when I hit it, I hit it 1.5 times.
It's done. It's done. It's time. You had that. How long have you had that mod? What, like 2 years almost?
No.
You definitely had it over a year.
I've had it for about a year.
Really? Just a
Yeah,
year?
because no, I've had it for like a little over 6 months because my
really?
other mod died.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
My V8, like
was it
robot deck.
the straight one?
Yeah, my
and then you
robot
got this
dick.
one. Okay, all right. I don't know. I feel like you've had that one long. I remember the Robo dick
You know what?
had for a while.
No.
But
You know what? I've had this for about a year. And yes, I've had this for about a year.
Okay, good. So my memory is not that fucked
Right.
yet. But yeah, no, it's might be about time. Yeah, for a new one. You gotta be able to hold a charge.
Yeah. Well, no, it I don't know if it's the coil because I'm realizing that sometimes different coils like give me different charge.
Okay, so they
like they burn faster
Yeah,
or
okay.
they burn slower. It also depends on what my settings are, but I run full capacity all the time. Because I don't have one of those like fancy ones that go up to like 666 watts or whatever.
Okay. So you just gotta make do.
Yeah, but
it's
the
still-
funny
it's-
thing
but
is my mod, the mod itself actually came with an attachment so I can connect a larger tank to it, which burns a larger coil.
But then that would drain the battery much faster.
You would
it?
think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So they're just all about draining that battery, and you can't even replace it either, can you?
Nope, it's all internal.
Dumb.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. We need to get you a new mod. Well, yeah. Put it on the Yo Bro Radio list.
I forgot to grab a beer after
while
I
you were
pissed.
standing up.
Yeah.
I'm
God
right.
damn it.
I'll get him. I'm right. Won't be that long.
All right, Strange. What it do, baby? What it do? The house band is fucking badass tonight. Infestation! Yeah, internal infestation.
Oh, oh man, I had to make.
All right, let's get back on topic. What the fuck? Oh, oh. All right, hold on, Strange. You're gonna hear a cut, and then YouTube, James and all you guys over there, we're gonna hear a cut, and we're gonna get started again. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh, how dare you blame internal infestation on
They
this
were
shit?
rocking
oh, because
too
you're
hard.
they rock
No.
too hard.
They rock
you're
too
like,
hard.
oh, I'm gonna fuck up my microphone.
Well, hang on now. It was in jest towards internal infestation.
You were
Of course-
headbanging like I was.
That's what-
for
that's-
let the bodies hit the floor.
That's what. No, you. Yeah, let me finish. That's where I'm going with this. Is I was busy headbanging, bringing the beers back. Of course, I inadvertently crossed into the mosh pit. Was thrown sideways. I didn't know where I was going at that point, and I was thrown off course and bumped the mic. And this sensitive mic, just
sensitive Zeus mic.
the Zeus's sensitive mic, just up and quit.
All right, to let Strange
So-
know, we've been sipping on
Oh yes.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Surprise!
Yeah!
Are you? Yeah.
It's the sake of the United States.
Woo, woo, woo. You know what's funny is this is actually a
PBR.
fancy beer in Japan.
PBR.
So technically, we're drinking
PBR.
fancy Japan beer. You know, all right. So the other day I'm watching my YouTube videos, and an ad pops up, and it's for an actual.
do you remember? Keep your hands off my PBR.
Fuck yeah, I remember that. Fuck yeah. But no, I was watching I saw an ad on YouTube for a local pest control company, and it's all like 3D.
I know
big-
exactly what you're gonna say
and
because I see the
you've
same
seen
thing.
the beer
Yeah.
cans in there, but it's a PBR
It's
can.
a PBR can, yeah.
But it says beer instead of Pabst Blue Ribbon, it says beer cheap kind over the blue ribbon. And I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Why would they do it that way? Do they have such a disdain for PBR that they really had to really
it's
nail
generic.
it in? Right.
It's known. It is what it is. It's
I
known
would have
as
just
being
called it the cheap blue ribbon.
cheap blue ribbon. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I just thought. I mean, yeah, it is. It is cheaper. It's not the cheapest.
I would've
It's
called
not
it
Milwaukee's
A
Beast.
ribbon beer.
The ribbon beer.
Yeah.
But just swap the colors.
And then made everything look like John Cena's t-shirt.
So nobody would like it. God damn it. Yeah, Strange. We yeah.
Yeah, no.
We're-
dude,
we-
it's all
we
about
went
PBR.
Went back to
Dude.
to our roots. Yes,
Carl Strauss, come on.
yes, Carl Strauss, godfather of
Hey,
beer.
did you see that that growler that I have in there? The Carl Strauss growler?
I think yes. Yes.
Did you
showed me
read the
that.
back and stuff?
It's been a while since I've seen it, but no, I
Yeah,
don't think
baby.
I don't remember the back. But
I fucking love that growler. That growler is badass.
That's a sick
and
growler.
that is a real growler from the Carl Strauss Brewery
no shit.
in Wisconsin.
God damn you. God damn you. You know, dude, I always get people talking to me when I wear that shirt. The Godfather
The
of Beer.
Godfather beer, yeah.
I've had that shirt Fuck, man. It's been like 6 years since.
And I kept right. No, you've had that thing forever.
Well, because it was during the like the first annual blue shirt giveaway. And then like he did it like 2 years in a row where he brought in all his shirts and he's like, all right, these are all the shirts that my lady doesn't like. You get it again?
Right in my nose.
Yeah. I'm gonna replace the battery or not the battery, the coil.
I think you
Firestone brew.
I think you got debris in there.
That could be it too. Yeah, but it's been in there for over a week now.
Yo, Firestone is pretty good. Yo, King Cobra, you want to get
Cobra?
fucking... Oh my god, that's already giving me a hangover thinking about it, dude.
Ugh, that doesn't sound good.
Yo, I've had King Cobra over, like... Alright, so my early 20s were filled with 40s.
I don't know, that's just... It sounds like a chapter in your life, in the Book of Ham. Like, chapter 21...
The 40s.
The 40s.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And it was 40s, and I tried every single 40 that could ever be.
All right, so you did like Mickey's,
St.
Old
Ides,
English,
Old English, fucking Colt 45, fucking King Cobras, like, dude, just, and my mainstay was Mickey's.
Yeah.
Mickey's was my mainstay for malt alcohol.
All right.
And if I was feeling gangster,
okay,
I would drink Old English. You know, I down some OEs without a doubt. Like
that was when, like for me, like I used to buy Old English and drink them by myself.
Right. Like
you
we
know,
used to do Old English and blunts, and we would sit there and play Call of Duty
alone, like in my room.
Even alone by myself, I would play Call of Duty and smoke bongs and Old English.
Yeah, that was me. Because my roommates didn't really drink.
Yo, King Cobras make me sick.
I've never had a King Cobra. They
like
don't
just the
sound
thought
that
of it
appealing
right
to
now
me.
makes me sick. You can taste the malt alcohol, like,
Ooh, ew.
You know.
Yeah,
like,
man. I'd rather have Old English. Make a brass monkey out of that shit.
We used to drink Old E and watch UFC fights and shit like that.
All right.
You know, it'd be 2 OEs a piece, which came out to be like $7 after tax.
That's not bad.
And that's what it was, you know. And that was all of us drinking OE and drinking. There was a bottle of Hennessy, and then there was a Wings. Wings forever.
All right, the wings would make up for all that shit.
It does, dude.
Yeah,
and it was,
that would like they would see like the wings would play off of the beer, and they would both make each other taste amazing.
It does. It really does. And it was Wingstop wings.
All right, Wingstop wings are pretty good. I think they're
right with their fries, obviously with their fries,
yes,
and a tub of ranch.
They have really good. Yes, they have really good fries. And I will say, I do like Buffalo Wild Wings. They do have some pretty awesome.
Dude, every time.
Well, okay, so, but
it's always hit and miss with me at Buffalo Wild Wings, man.
My review on it might be different because it's been like
there's
years
a local
since
place
I've been there.
here. There's a local place here that we both need to go to.
Yes,
it's called Wings Over Broadway, or as the locals call it, Wob.
All right, yes, I've driven by there before. Yeah,
you know, Wob actually has some fucking amazing ass wings. It feels like a dive place. It feels like a dive.
All right.
The bar itself feels like a dive, and the restaurant itself feels like a dive. But it's a local.
It's a local establishment. Yeah.
But the wings are fucking bomb. Dude,
yeah, no, yeah, with Yes, Wingstop is the best.
Yeah, see, Buffalo Wild Wings is whack
whack
as fuck, dude.
Like I was trying to say,
I didn't want to be like always like poo poo on you.
No, what I was gonna say was like
suck.
you're right. Like I haven't been there in like 5-6 years, so I can't say what it's been like. But the times that I've been there, and it's mostly based on the experience I had, not necessarily the food, because I did have a lot of fun. We went there as a work
Famous
group
Sam's over.
Oh, Famous Sam's.
And Famous Sam's is the diviest dive that you could ever think of. Wings over Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep.
I think there's still a Famous Sam's open around here. We should go.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, we should go.
There's one not that far.
There was
from
one
us.
time I went to Famous Sam's and I spent $30 on a fucking pitcher because they didn't tell me that the beer that I was getting was fucking like double price or whatever the fuck it was.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember like our buddy used to, Blue used to live down the street from one, and because he would walk there and just basically stay there, and his work was right next to them too.
Right.
So he got to know like the
Famous
owner and
Sam's
shit.
is
But it's a dive bar.
It's not even a dive bar because they used to
they have chains though. There's multiple
They used to
ones.
market themselves as a family entertainment place.
That's retarded. Then hand me that napkin. Juiced all over myself. But
Whoa.
what was that? We good? All right. But yeah, no. But you're right. Famous Sam's isn't. I don't know, dude. I mean, the one we went to that one time back when we were living at Mantran Manor. That one felt pretty divey, but that's definitely the neighborhood we were living in.
Oh, dude, with that one's been open forever, and that one is divey as shit. It's also because you know the type of people that are gonna go in there.
Right.
If we, it doesn't matter. It's the same type of people that go into that place all the time.
Right.
The one place I do like is the batting cages, though.
Oh yes, that one is interesting as fuck. Which it's weird to me that you can drink a few beers and then
have balls flying at you at 75 miles an hour.
Right, and with a baseball bat in your hand, like that's
People don't get stupid over there, man.
They do?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
That place is chill as fuck.
Well, we went there that one time, and I think it was too crowded
I've
for
only
us to
taken
hit.
you one time.
Yeah, we didn't go that. We only went that one time.
There was one time I went there with Leo for happy hour.
it was that one night we were supposed to go with it was you and a bunch of like your old friends or something, and.
Oh, okay.
And we went there for a little bit, and then it turned out to be too crowded for our group, and then we all went somewhere else. We went to like a different bar and played like pool for a while. There's that night, I think it was that same night I got drunk and ended up breaking my TV.
That was.
And like totally by accident, man. I'm still fucking pissed about that. But
that's what led to my divorce.
That night, breaking my TV?
Well, it wasn't you breaking your TV. It was the night in general.
Oh, because someone else was there, right?
No, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
Because I don't want to get into it. But it
please, are you telling me it's my fault?
No, I'm not saying it's your fault, but it was one of the conversations that came up that brought everything to light.
Okay. All right. Well.
Right.
Yeah.
You like inadvertently, like you broke your TV, but inadvertently that caused a conversation between me and the missus about what was up.
All right. Damn it! Now I feel bad.
But it's not your fault.
Okay.
I don't know. Like it's not though.
Okay. All right.
Because it could have been anything. Like, but that was just the one thing that just happened. You know what I mean? That
right. All right. Okay.
You know, it's
All
just
right. I understand. I'm not taking blame for it.
I don't want you to take blame, but I do remember that night because I do remember, like, I think I gave you a TV to put in your room.
Yeah, you gave me like the little TV.
Yeah, to put in your room.
Yeah. But no, I remember like,
wasn't your TV a Polaroid or some shit like that?
no, I remember it was a Westinghouse.
A Westinghouse.
A Westinghouse television. And I was drunk, and I was kind of bummed because like the whole night was like we were all hanging out with like everybody was a couple together, and I was like, fuck, this sucks. Like first of all, like I only knew you and your wife, and then everybody else there is like all couples, and everybody had like
Gabe and all that shit, dude.
Not as
it was
well.
all couples though. It was all couples.
It wasn't
though.
the first time that I'd met Gabe and his wife, but I still didn't know him
It
that
was
well.
all couples though,
and I just kind of felt like, yeah, just felt like the odd man out. And then so like we came home that night, and I was like still drunk, and I'm like I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, and I was like looking for my lighter to go outside, and I couldn't find it, and I remember like I thought like I tossed it on my bed, so I was looking on my bed for it, and then I just started like I pulled my covers back, and the TV remote.
You ripped your covers back.
Yes, I did. I ripped my covers back to find my lighter. I'm like, fuck, where the fuck is this? And ripped my covers back, and my remote was on my blanket, and it flipped back and smacked right into my TV. And just fucking.
You know what's funny is less than 2 months later, you would end up having sex with the chick while I took my family out to the wilderness.
Yes.
Into the wilderness
You did.
to go survive and fend for ourselves so you
Yes.
can get your dilly wet, and
Yep.
you end up breaking my soap dish.
Yeah, we did. Yep. Thanks, Ham. The best wingman ever.
Wait, maybe that's what destroyed my relationship.
Yeah. Was
like,
me losing my virginity.
We're gonna go live in the wilderness for the night so Josh could get his dilly wet.
That
Instead of
was-
vice versa.
True. Hashtag Wingman Ham. Wingham.
I feel like everyone should lose their virginity in the wilderness. Or out in the open.
Yeah. Just on display.
All right, so this is how it happened for me. It was in the middle of the night, and it was at this random fucking like elementary school like playground. Right?
Oh shit.
In the middle of the night. Right?
That's that's
Middle of the night.
That's risky.
So
That's
check
risky.
this out. Middle of the night. We're sitting. Me and the chick are sitting in this like a Ramada type like covering type thing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's dark. Like
Alright.
we know where the dark spots are, so we're over there like canoodling.
You're getting your canoodle on, eh?
Right? So we're getting the canoodle on, and we're making out, like, you know, doing the make out like grind session or whatever it is, you
Yeah.
know, like getting things all hot and heated, and some like chick shows up and starts riding her bike all around, and I know she can't see us because the way she's riding her bike is as
Yep.
if there's no one around.
Yeah.
And so she's just doing these huge loops,
Alright.
and then she like grabs on to the monkey bars and lets her bike fly out from under her as she's like hanging on the monkey bars, and then you know she goes and gets her bike and everything, and then the chick I'm with is just
all the time, all the while you're banging this chick.
no.
Okay.
All the while this chick is trying to get all hot and heavy. And then
Okay.
she's noticing that oh my god, we're about to get caught, and she starts getting more and more like into
Intense.
it, more into it. And then I'm like, stop moving, she's gonna see us, stop moving. And then like this chick ends up grabbing her bike and then riding away, and that's when I was like, you have my virginity, because I couldn't hold back because it was kind of taken by force.
Aw. That's so romantic.
Here's the funny thing is I remember the condom because it was banana flavored type condom, right?
Oh my god.
And like
PBR almost came out my nose.
and check this out. So the condom's all finished, right? Like I'm done. I finished with the condom. And as we're walking out of this, I just throw it into the next receptacle that I see on the way out. And there was just a condom sitting
in the fucking like elementary school fucking trash can. You sick fuck.
Hey, at least I didn't leave it out.
That's true. And you didn't flush it down the toilet, which is not what you're supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen. Do not flush condoms down the toilet. It's a very, very intense hazard for...
So yeah, that's how I lost my virginity.
Yes. Aw.
With the banana flavored condom.
Hashtag Ham's banana. God damn it. God damn it.
It's more like a plantain.
Some people like them smaller. Some people prefer it.
They're more flavorful.
There was a fucking goddamn. There was a movie I was watching.
I'll tell you more condom stories because they're actually pretty funny. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, well, there was some movie. It was like fucking. What is? It was some. I can't think of the fucking name. Anyways, there's a scene where like a teacher's trying to show kids about like different, like how to put like condoms on or whatever, and he passes them out like all dildos of like varying sizes and shapes, and he points to one that's like a little bit smaller than the rest of them. And he's like, that one, look at that one. That one's like a sawed-off shotgun. That's going to come out. And she was like, oh, a little shotgun blast. Just bam. Like, don't underestimate those ones. And I was like, hey, cool, because that's kind of like my size and shape.
There was this one time I went to a random-ass Planned Parenthood.
Just to get condoms?
To go get condoms, right?
Yeah.
And the only lady that was working behind the counter was like this 85-year-old, like tiny... old woman who was working the front desk in a muumuu.
Yeah.
And so I go in and I'm like, I heard I can get condoms here.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, I can get you. I
Sonny.
can help you. And then at the same time, I have my buddy with me who went in. He's like, yeah, I would also like, some of those condoms.
Right.
And then this old lady walks back and she's like, oh my goodness, I feel like the condom lady today.
That's fucking hilarious.
And she legitimately like flings her arms about and she's like, oh, I feel like the condom lady today. And she comes out with two paper lunch bags
full of condoms for you
filled
guys?
with condoms. Like it was popcorn coming out of these motherfuckers, and it was just condoms flying out this thing.
Fuck?
Not just condoms, but like dental dam and lube and shit like that. Like,
damn, she hooked you guys
Yes.
up. That's insane. No, dude,
it was like Halloween. It was like Halloween for deviants.
Oh man, you made that lady happy. She just wanted to be the condom lady.
Ew, you're practicing safe
You know who
sex.
she wanted to be, like that old lady, that sex therapist lady. Do you remember
I'm the
her?
condom lady.
You remember that lady that used to be on like late night infomercials and shit?
No.
It was like her name was like Susan or Sue something.
Dr.
Strange, help me out here. Do you remember this lady? She was she used to do like all these late night infomercials, but she would take calls, and like she'd be like, yeah, it was like Susan. So, why can't I fucking think of her? But she would actually she would be like give demonstrations in like with actual like dildos and stuff. She'd pull dildos out and
what the fuck are
Dr.
you just...
Ruth. Yes, I think yes. She was an old like smaller old lady with like white ass hair. But she was super knowledgeable and she was really nice and she never judged anybody.
What year was this?
This was like mid to early 2000s that I was like watching her online.
Really?
Like,
oh man, your fucking
coil's
hitting hard.
Yeah, it's time to change it. But
it feels like there's just debris inside of it though. Like there's something that's burning besides the cotton and juice.
That could be. I mean,
It is Dr. Ruth. He's right, though.
Yeah, no, I was kind of want to look for her sexologist. That's what pops up with her. Sexologist.
And it was a show or an infomercial? What was she selling?
She wasn't really like
Selling
I feel
condoms and lube?
I mean, maybe it wasn't an infomercial, but I just
Was it
remember,
the Spice
like,
Channel?
No,
Was it the Spice Channel?
No, I never got the Spice Channel. But
Never?
no, people would call in.
You never seen like infomercials on the Spice Channel before?
No, well through the what do you call it? What's the word again? Like the wavy channel. The
Yeah.
That's how I would see porn sometimes. And I'll say this, like it's really weird. Like,
when you don't know if it's a bald guy or a boob.
right, which was the joke they made actually on like Step by Step.
Okay, so
but-
check this out. Early in the morning, okay,
Yeah.
I used to have a black box in my room.
Oh, nice.
Okay, like
Yeah.
I would have the black box. Okay,
Yeah.
and every morning, okay, so every night I would go to bed and they would always have some saucy tale stories type thing, you know, and it involves sex and this and that. But there were also times where they were showing full on like movies.
Yeah.
Okay, full on movies. And there's one movie in particular that is that really stands out to me, and it involved 3D, not 3D,
3D?
2D. Sorry, 2D and practical effects.
Okay.
Okay, so there were these hot porn stars that were trapped in a haunted house.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
I like where
And-
this is going.
And the ghosts and the little demon that pops out, who's like a little like werewolf type thing.
Okay.
He pops out, and they're all 2D.
Oh, weird. So it's like a Roger Rabbit.
It's kind of like a Roger Rabbit
Like
thing,
a
right?
Who Framed-
And then at one point, like
That's my fetish.
at one point, one of the 2D characters chops off a finger.
And that's when you came.
Of a main demon. Okay.
And that's when you came.
Okay, so check this out. The finger
You're not denying
itself, and this was the part where they're all trying to get away from this demon who you know traps them in this area.
Right.
Anyway, this 2D character chops off his finger, and they go back to the main room,
Right.
and everyone's hanging out. This like black-haired chick is laying on the couch talking to this 2D like werewolf type thing, right?
So trippy.
It's talking to this 2D werewolf thing, and the werewolf's like, we didn't damage it enough. We have to watch out because it's probably still around. Okay? And then you see cut to severed finger that is crawling like a inchworm
Towards this woman's vagina?
on the ground. And then there's more dialogue between the 2D and this chick, right?
Is the
This
fingers
chick-
the fingers 2D, right?
No, the finger's practical effect.
Okay. At a certain point, I would just
Okay.
lose interest in the porn
Watch,
aspect of
check
it.
this out. So you're sitting there watching the 2D and the main character have this cheesy ass dialogue. I mean, think
Right.
about a porn star talking to a cartoon who
Yeah.
who in production doesn't see a cartoon there.
Yes, which is always fucking
Okay.
fucks with my head when you think about like an actor reacting to something that's not there.
And this,
Which is actually why-
this finger is
Yeah.
inchworming its way closer and closer to the room that they're sitting in. And so the 2D character ends up saying, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go see what so and so this other chick is doing. This redhead chick is
Yeah.
doing upstairs." And so he runs off, and this girl's like, "Well, I'm just gonna try to get as much sleep as I can."
So I'm gonna lay here on top of the covers.
Well, it's not covers;
Naked.
it's a couch
Okay.
in the middle of the main room.
Yeah.
Of the house, right? And it's a couch. And think about, an old Victorian couch that doesn't
Right.
look comfortable as fuck. So she's laying there,
Yeah.
one leg kind of off the couch, one leg on the couch.
Right, of course.
Okay.
Yes. So
Inchworm starts fucking crawling its way into the room, gets into the room, the girl starts falling asleep, and then all of a sudden you see this fucking severed finger, like demon finger, crawl into her vagina.
dude, that reminds
And then
me
she
of
legitimately, like, it's a legitimate, like just sitting there, just watching this chick come to something that's not there,
Right.
but you see a severed, like the scene, and
Yeah.
then she comes, and then like it, she stands up and it falls out, and then she runs off.
Damn, dude, that made me think of the fucking Evil Dead,
It
where the chick
basically
gets raped
was-
by a fucking tree. Tree rapes.
It's
that chick.
basically like an Evil Dead type premise with 2D characters.
That's
I
fucking
really wish I
hilarious.
remember the name of this
That's
movie,
fucking hilarious.
but this movie was the most absurd thing I've ever seen.
there's a subreddit
and then
that-
you wake up the next morning, and I turn on my TV
Yeah.
to get ready for school, and at 6 o'clock in the morning, every morning on the Spice Channel was the infomercial channel,
Right.
or
The
segment
infomercials,
where
yeah.
they would sell sex toys.
Yes, which is another one of my favorite ones to watch.
And it was hilarious. It's not that they demonstrated them.
No, it's
they
just two girls
talk-
talking about them.
talking
Like,
about
oh,
it.
Look at this one. I
Yeah.
love this one, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
And it was the funniest, probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen up to that point.
That is pretty funny.
Because I remember seeing this one, like, it was a tongue. Just think
Yeah.
of a
Yeah.
tongue,
like an
On a
animatronic
handle.
tongue.
and the tongue would just go,
Yeah.
but it was loud as fuck. And they would sell this shit, and they're like, oh my god, that is, and they would sell it like it was a legit thing.
Yeah. They would sell the shit out of those.
Yeah, they were fucking hilarious, dude.
Dude, that was one of the old those infomercials were entertaining as fuck to watch, and for a young, teenage, horny boy mind, they were more than enough.
Gross. Well, yeah, that's what I used to watch before I went to school in the morning. Was sex
Dildo
toy infomercials.
Nice. Yeah, no, I used to watch like Looney Tunes or Tiny Toons.
There was a time that I used to watch like the new Ghostbusters or the next generation Ghostbusters.
Oh, not the real Ghostbusters, but the extreme Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I would
Where
watch
it was like a
them.
new generation, and Venkman was there to like train them. He was like the only original one left.
and
Yeah,
Egon.
and there was-
Egon was
yes,
there too.
Oh yeah, Egon, and they had one of the dudes was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah, I watched that like before that.
Oh, dude, I remember.
And then
Yes.
I got a black box, and then I started watching that in the morning,
No, I never.
and that to go to bed.
I was
like,
never.
It was legitimate
That's
movies
fucking-
at night. Legitimate movies that were they were porn themed, but they were legitimate movies.
They had a legitimate plot, and yeah, back in
as
I
as
remember
horrible as they were,
they had
which
plot.
I think like spawned my love for B movies.
Yes, porno spawned your love for B movies.
Yeah.
I can see that. That makes sense. Yeah, dude. No, the
Story-driven porno.
Yeah. Yes. No. Story-driven porno, which is, I don't know. Do they?
I got so into story-driven porno that I actually watched Debbie Does Dallas, and I actually watched like the series of Debbie.
Because she did do a lot. I remember she was doing a lot.
Apparently,
Debbie did do a lot.
Well, you know the myth of the porn, right? Like what
Right.
Debbie was.
Because
Like,
was that where she held the record for most guys fucked in a
no,
day
no.
or whatever?
Like, I'm
or some
talking
shit?
storyline wise.
Oh no, I don't.
You don't know any, like, you just know the name Debbie Does Dallas, right?
Didn't she?
Storyline wise
she was
she
hitched-
has a clit in the back of her throat.
Oh no, I didn't know this then.
That was the storyline. Is she has a clit in the back of her throat,
What the fuck?
and she gets off by sucking dick.
All right. All right. This sounds like a plot of Orgasmo.
That's Debbie Does Dallas.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Well,
I didn't know that was the plot of
the
that.
more you know.
That's right. That's where it all started, ladies
Yeah,
and
she had a
gentlemen.
clit in the back of her throat.
No, I didn't know that.
I
And that makes
recommend
it,
everyone going back and watching Debbie
Ladies
Does
and
Dallas. It's
Stop
fucking,
listening right now
it's
and go
fucking
watch Debbie
really
Does
good.
Dallas. Her uvula is a clitoris. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Strange. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Now I'm interested. Now
It's
I'm
fucking
interested.
hilarious, dude. At one point, there's this dude who's dressed up in football gear. It comes out and she sucks his dick. And it was like, wait,
What just happened?
Why
did
was he
she suck
wearing
his dick?
football gear?
Because of the plot, man. That's fucking hilarious. God damn it. No, dude, no, I never.
Let's get back on topic.
What is the topic? What were we even
I don't know.
talking
You
about?
have topics.
A man stuck in his car, snowed off of the in a snowbank off of the Oregon highway, survived for 5 days on Taco Bell fire sauce packets.
On fire sauce.
Yes. So okay,
Oh, dude. And they were entertaining every time he ate one. I'm
Yes,
sure he had a
they
giggle
told-
every time
Well-
he fucking ate one of those packets.
go check this out. All right,
And it
so-
was like, I'm hot for you.
Yeah. Well, like this is a really interesting story. So this guy, he's 35 years old, and he and his dog, which is funny. I remember the dog's name, which is Allie. I don't remember his name, but
The dog survived too.
The dog survived too. Yes. So he was stuck. His like it was a Jeep, got stuck in a snowbank off of the
I don't
highway.
believe it because Jeeps don't get stuck anywhere. That is all American military grade.
What are you, a Jeep shill? You a Jeep shill?
Dude,
You think they don't get
Jeeps-
stuck? You think it's
Jeeps-
impossible for them to get stuck? You don't think it
Jeeps-
happens? All right, I'm going to look up the article and see if it's an actual
and if he was a true Jeep owner, he would have had every single thing he needed to get himself unstuck.
Dude, the snow was deep. I'm sorry.
True
I'm sorry.
Jeep owners have wenches.
Please, your correction. It was a Toyota 4Runner, so you can believe the story now. So Jeremy Taylor was stuck in the snow off of a highway in Oregon, and he and his dog survived for 5 days in this Toyota 4Runner, not a Jeep, by eating taco sauce packets and periodically starting his car for warmth.
I mean, at least his battery held up.
Yeah, it held up. He said he would go out. He would check. He got his car stuck. He was like, well, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna chill here for a while and see if I can get it out later.
So would he go out and try to find people?
Yeah, he went out and tried to find people, but it was like by the time, after a certain point, the snow was too high for him to go very far. It was like up to his waist. And
What kind of idiot gets stuck in the fucking middle of nowhere?
this guy who had nothing but stock taco sauce packets in his car.
Like, if you know that you're going out and about and there's a potential for you to get snowed in anywhere,
Well, I
why
like how
would you
I
just
like how
have
you
taco sauce, man?
Yeah, I mean, this is why, and this is why I'm part of the Doomsday Preppers, because Doomsday can mean any number of things, which is one of them can be owning a Toyota 4Runner and getting stuck in the snow. So in that instance, they actually have a specific type of kit, emergency kit for a Toyota 4Runner stuck in the snow for 5 days. And it actually has more than taco sauce packets. It has tacos, a couple burritos, some napkins, and salsa verde.
Ooh, you can get that for like $10 at Taco Bell.
Yes. And that's actually, they call it the Toyota 4Runner Survival Kit. And they actually have a dog version too. It's just more sauce packets.
Dude, it shows that the 4Runner's a piece of shit SUV. If anything, it shows that it cannot power out of anything.
Nevertheless,
because you said Jeep, and I knew a Jeep would not fucking give in to that terrain.
And I apologize for that. I needed to do my research better. I've corrected it. It's a Toyota 4Runner. It's not a Jeep. Again, I apologize. I didn't mean to get you so riled up about Jeeps and their ability to not get stuck in snow.
American made, baby.
And that's right. The Japanese don't know too much about getting stuck in the snow or taco sauce packets.
No. Which is why every single fucking car in the United States should have Taco Bell packets.
Exactly. And that's what he said. He said Taco Bell sauce saves lives. Because it saved his.
I mean,
and his dog. He and his dog survived for 5 days. He said when they were rescued, they weren't even, like, the biggest thing he said was they were hungry. They weren't really, like, thirsty or anything.
At one point.
Or as much.
At what point did they realize that he's not going to have food?
I don't know. He got stuck in the snow. And then he...
Do you think he was thinking about eating his dog at any point?
No, I don't think so. No.
How long would it take you to realize that maybe you need to eat your dog?
Fuck, man.
Legitimately,
legitimately, if it was me and my dog
thought about
stuck in a
this
car,
with like Graham, Daisy, and Layla. Like, I've legitimately thought about, like, if I get stuck or food like becomes insanely scarce, at what point does a human decide that their pet is food?
At the point that it's beyond despair. I don't know,
but
man.
How
I've
long
never
would
been
like
I'm telling you, I don't know, man. I don't know how long it would take for me to be like, yeah, Lilu looks pretty delicious right now, you know.
But it's not even like Lilu looks pretty delicious. It's I have no choice, Lilu. I'm sorry.
I don't know, dude. I honestly, I obviously I hope to never be in a situation where I have to actually think about that as a possibility.
Then you don't live in the real world. You know what's going on in our world right now where that is a fucking possibility?
Yes, I know. There are many possibilities to our world.
There is a female socialist in Brooklyn who is trying to take our guns and our way of American life. No, I'm kidding. She's doing badass shit.
But she wants to take those guns. Ooh. God damn it. Taco Bell fire sauce saves lives. That's the moral of the story, folks. Get yourselves some Taco Bell sauce. Put it in your glove box. You never know.
Keep it in there. Maybe some soy sauce too.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Soy sauce might make you a little too thirsty, but that's where the fire sauce counterbalances it.
I mean, legitimately, every single car should every single car should have a 24-pack of bottled water.
Yes, honestly.
Legitimately, like every car should have a 24-pack of bottled water.
No, that's true. And I always
a two-person emergency tent
and a towel.
Roadside flares.
Yes.
Magnesium starter.
One of those seatbelt cutter / window breakers.
Hatchet.
Yes. Well, yes, of course, the hatchet. But yes, the seatbelt cutter / window breaker in case you get fallen into a lake.
Freeze-dried ice cream. Because in the hard times, you never know.
You gotta have a treat. You gotta treat yourself.
Exactly.
Treat yourself.
When you're who's to say you can't have a freeze-dried fucking ice cream sandwich?
Yeah. I mean, you earned it. You survived this long. I don't know how long, but you earned it.
Yeah.
For real.
I took one of those when I went camping one time.
What, a freeze-dried ice cream bar?
Ice cream sandwich.
Do they really? Do they make those?
It was a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich.
Was it actually a legitimate, like, survival?
Like, it was
survival ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, essentially it was.
That's nuts.
It was ice cream that was completely dehydrated. Think about like eating
dry ice. Yes,
no,
I've
no,
done
no,
this.
no. Think about eating a marshmallow, a huge Lucky Charms marshmallow.
Okay, interesting.
It's
like that
a
kind of
huge
texture.
Lucky Charms marshmallow.
Okay.
With the different flavors and the chocolatey flavor from the
wedges.
the chocolate breading.
Yes, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called. Those things.
No. But
All
then
right,
you
that's
get the
interesting.
flavor, and
Okay.
it's a huge ass marshmallow, dried marshmallow.
I like marshmallows.
And
I
if
think
it
marshmallows
wasn't,
can be underrated.
if it wasn't for that, then I would have had a horrible time puking up all the alcohol.
Oh, so you had that like little flavor barrier?
I had that was the best flavor. I drank so much fucking alcohol that night, and I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be good to eat. I'll eat it right now. And I eat this big ass
Yep.
marshmallow of ice cream thing, and I'm sure it expanded in my stomach, with the fucking alcohol.
Well, you tried to absorb that shit. Of course.
Exactly, and it
'Cause it was
did to the point-
dehydrated, yeah.
But to the point where my stomach got so full that I
had to eject all
just
that shit, yeah.
throw up, and coming back up. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right.
Thumbs up.
All right.
There's
Good,
two
good.
things. There's two things that I will teach you. That if you are going to eat and you know that you're going to fucking hurl because of
Yes.
how much alcohol you've consumed, there's two things you need to eat: a freeze-dried ice cream or apple and spice oatmeal.
You was talking about the apple and spice oatmeal. I do remember one time I drank Arizona green tea.
Okay.
An Arizona green tea, and then I ended up throwing up, and that was okay. That made like the throw up portion like
Sweeter.
somewhat tolerable. Yes.
Right.
You know. But the
But here's the thing with the oatmeal is it's absorbing all that alcohol as you're
yes, of course, as
taking
you're,
it out, and instead of just dry heaving, this is soaking up absolutely everything that's in there.
Yes.
And then you vomit again, and you're like, it's not bad. It's cinnamon, apple cinnamon. It's apple cinnamon.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
So-
Apple cinnamon is very
Apple
good,
cinnamon
good flavors.
oatmeal.
Two great flavors that taste great together.
And then a
But-
Neapolitan freeze-dried ice cream.
Oh, that's a good one. I like Neapolitan is very good. It's if you don't know what to get ice cream wise, get Neapolitan. I say.
Yo, the Diablo sauce is where it's at, though. That
Diablo
is a
sauce is
survival
good.
technique.
Yes, the Diablo sauce.
If you're
because
freezing,
that will help you
if you're
warm you up.
freezing,
Yes.
it would warm your ass up.
Yes.
Your dog would eat it, and it would need to shit everything that it can, but because its ass is all hot.
Mm-hmm.
Poor dog.
Poor dog, indeed.
I don't care about the dude. The dog's the worst. At
The
what
dog-
point? At
dogs
what
survive,
point?
though.
At what point does your dog decide it's gonna eat you?
Right. True. Actually, it takes. Comparing dogs
Compared to a cat, a cat will
yes.
eat you right
a
away.
cat will eat you right away. A dog will stand guard over your body for a while.
How long
And
though?
It depends. I will say this: my old alcoholic teacher, my glass blowing teacher.
He woke up to his dog eating his leg.
No, he had a dog that was a combination of it was a half Great Dane, half Rottweiler. So this dog was huge. This dog was fucking huge. It was like this dog would come up to like beyond my past my hip.
What kind of dog?
It was part Rottweiler, part Great Dane. And I see that. But this dog one day
You gotta prime it.
yeah,
You gotta prime it.
right. And
You gotta go like this.
I know. I taught you that. How do you think I make my money? But no, he passed out one day drunk as fuck as usual, and his dog was there with him, and his dad stopped by to pick something up, and he tried to yell at him and see if he was okay, but the dog wouldn't let his dad get close to him. He would sit there growling and barking at him and trying to get him to stay away from him while he was passed out drunk on the couch.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was just an interesting story. And
That's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
That's a cool ass dog.
it was a cool ass dog.
Now I'm all thinking about the sad times where I seen dogs. Like
Ooh, pistachio ice cream.
pistachio ice cream, yeah. I like pistachio ice cream.
Yes, also another underrated ice cream flavor.
It is 100% underrated.
Yes.
And I feel like it's because I'm
Pistachios
getting
in general,
it's
man.
also because I'm getting older. Maybe we're getting older and we love pistachio ice cream.
Yes. Maybe. Who knows? Do you remember that? You remember the show Dinosaurs? Do you remember there was an episode of Dinosaurs that was like the pistachios versus cashews war?
Yeah, what was it? Not the mama or I'm the baby
it was not the mama.
I'm the baby. Right?
Well,
I'm the baby.
Yes.
I'm the baby.
Yeah, well, no, it was I'm the baby, and then it was not the mama, because you do the pounding thing with the not with the mama, because he beats the dad because he's not his mom.
Not the mama.
There you go. Yeah, but there was an episode where there was a war between like what was better, pistachios or cashews. And then at a certain point, the dad was even like, "Hey, the cashews are pretty good. I like pistachios, but cashews are really good too. Like, why can't we like end this
I'm a
war?"
cashew dude.
I do like cashews,
I love
man.
pistachios, and I will eat the shit of pistachios.
You know what?
But
I'm gonna go on record right now, right here, and I'm gonna say this: Josh Dubs, love nuts in my mouth.
mixed nuts,
All kinds of nuts, mixed nuts,
macadamia nuts,
macadamia nuts, singular nuts, one nut,
beer battered nuts.
beer battered. Batter your nuts with beer. I don't care, and just stick them in my mouth all day long, baby.
Cashews,
Cashews,
pine.
love them,
What about pine?
love them.
You like pine nuts?
I like pine nuts. Brazil nuts, yes,
Brazil
please. Pecans, pecans too.
nuts. What about almonds?
I love almonds all over my mouth, baby. Give me those nuts.
Now I'm trying.
They're
to
like
think
the healthiest thing you can eat, man.
Now I'm trying to think of nuts, but then when I think of nuts, for some reason I think of jizz, and then when I think of jizz, I think of
Jizz nuts.
I think of Star Wars jazz music.
Oh yeah, because that's right. That's the name they gave. Yes, Star Wars jazz is called jizz. Space age jazz.
I think it's funny that as soon as I think of jizz, I think of Star Wars.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. That's what I say.
All right, before we sign off, is there any more beer left?
I think there's one for each of us left.
Let's have that.
Okay.
Let's open it on air.
Do that.
Let's cheers our wonderful, wonderful audience. And yeah. STD. Share the discussion on YouTube, on Mixler, on Twitter,
On Planned Parenthood.
on Gab, on Dude, fucking go to your local Vons or whatever supermarket you have.
Vons? What the fuck?
Yeah.
There's not even a Vons in this state.
Well, I'm specifically saying Vons for Strange.
Oh, for Strange. What about the go to your local Wawa? Go to your
Yeah,
local
go to-
Publix or Kroger.
Whatever, and use their corkboard and just tune into Yobro Radio every Sunday night for Getting Off Topic,
Pro Radio.
and every Saturday
Or
with Ham and
Friday.
Zeus, or Friday.
You don't know yet.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up.
God
I
damn
love
it.
you guys. Thank you for being here.
Pistachio Neapolitan ice cream. I don't know. That just sounds good.
Ooh, I think we're doing the debate, man.
What's the
Cashews or
debate?
pistachios?
We're gonna. Yes, Vons is in SoCal. Strange says.
Oh, and he's in NorCal. Boo, 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 boo.
Boo boo.
No, he's in the Bay Area. What's in the Bay? Dude,
you know
there's
where we
Vons
are?
in the Bay Area.
You know what? You know where we are? Not cow. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you get it. All right.
No, we're the A zone.
No, we're in the dirty T.
We're the A zone.
Dirty T, man. They say it all over the radio.
We're not.
That's what we are now.
Yeah, because everyone wants to rep the town. No, rep the whole fucking state. Like NorCal, SoCal, or SoCal, or whatever it is, or
No, we're Baja.
would be Baja, Arizona. But no,
Yeah.
we're fucking A zone. We're the A zone.
All right, sure. Whatever.
That's
I'll
what
take
we
it.
are. I'm not telling you like something. I'm telling you something you
Okay.
don't know. That's what this
The
place
A-zone.
is.
Sure.
It's the A zone.
All right. I've never called it that. I've never heard it called that. I can see why it would be called that, but we'll go for that.
We're the T town in the A zone.
The dirty T in the A zone.
God damn it! It's not the dirty. I fucking hate being called the dirty T. No, we're
But that's
not
what we
fucking-
are. I mean,
no, we're not fucking dirty
we're,
down here.
We're A zone, but we're also the dirty T. According to the radio DJs who keep trying to push that shit.
Yeah, you listen to too much terrestrial radio.
Well, I can't get extraterrestrial radio on my American-made car.
Just listen to John Russell podcast.
I can't. That guy's too busy.
Can you imagine if he had a podcast, dude? All right,
needs
we gotta
to have
go.
one,
I'm
yes.
gonna fucking tell John Russell to do a podcast.
Yes, he should. At least, if not him, he should do it with us.
Oh my god. Okay.
That'd
All
be
right.
great.
All right,
We'd
Strange.
love to
We'll
have
talk to you
him.
later. Love
Beta
you.
Strange, thanks for joining us.
YouTube.
We love you.
YouTube, thanks for being YouTube.
Kisses.